Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you Quizlet today, and Quizlet is a tool that many teachers recommend for their students to use in the classroom because it can assist them in reviewing for any upcoming tests or quizzes that they have. And there's many different functions to Quizlet, including you could create a test, you could do a game, you could do learn functions, you can do flashcards, write, and spell. So as a software, I think it can be implemented into many different types of classroom settings as long as the teacher puts in the effort and displays it on some type of display like a smart board, because this can let the students see it on the screen and they could do some sort of game like a Jeopardy, and this would further promote the student learning and comprehension of the material because they see it on the screen and then they could play a game on it, and then they could also do it independently at home if they want, because the students are participating in the lesson and that is showing them that they are learning the material at their own pace and they are enjoying it while they are doing it. The ways in which I will practice this into my own classroom is by prepping my students for an upcoming test or quiz, and I could do it on any subject area, and I could use the flashcard feature and we could just go back and forth and see the different flashcards that would help them on the material, and that they could just cross off the ones that they know and the ones that they still need work on, and they could do those at home even when we're not inside the classroom. So next I'm going to show you how to use Quizlet. So right here is the home screen. So it's how you just get started and create any type of quiz or test. So first you either log in or sign up. So I'm going to log in since I have an account. Once you log in and input your information, you're going to go straight in and it's going to show you all the different types of quizzes, tests, any type that you have made previously, and if you want to make a new one, you can do that. So right here is the search screen, so you could search any type of quiz you're looking for your classroom. You could create a set, you could look, you have your previous study sets, settings, log out. So this is pretty much how Quizlet is going to run for you as a teacher or a student. So if you want to create one for your students, you just hit create here, and then as to create a new study set, you just have to come up with a title. So it could be English terms, and then you could just go straight into the question. So you just have to enter the term, and then on the other side of the flashcard it would be the definition. So if you do noun, then you could do a person, place, and an idea, and then if you add your second card, which would be a verb, you could do an action, and you could just keep going. You can have any amount of cards, which could be really helpful for your students because they could see all the different definitions or words that they would need to know for the upcoming test. So that basically shows us how we could just add the cards in. So now that we have 3 cards, we're going to press create. So we're saving that. So now that we have the different type of set that we made, here's all the different functions that we talked about previously. So you could click on the flashcards, display the term, and then if you flip it over, it shows like the term / the definition. And then if we go back, we can look at the other option as well. So you can learn, you could write, spell, test. So let's look at the test option. So it creates a test for you, which is perfect. So you could have 2 written questions, multiple choice questions, but you can have the option. So if you want to just be multiple choice, you can do that, or if you want to only be you answer with a definition, you do that and just change it all. So it could really apply to whatever type of classroom you have for your students, so it accommodates everyone's needs. But some of the other features we have as well are the learn, which is really helpful for students. This should be what they do independently in the classroom. So you click on got it, and then it says an action, so you click on it and then you just continue. doing this until you have all the terms in your head. So if you can get it right, then you can press any key and then you have to type it in, which could be really helpful for a student trying to learn the material. So if we go down to here and click on your study sets, you could just look at all the study sets we have made. So that's our first one, and any other ones you would make in the future would be right here for you to send to your students so they can do it on their own to help them prepare for the test.